Hello guys, welcome back to yet another fragrance video. So in this video I'll be talking about compliments. I know that most of you people wear fragrances for getting compliments, but in my case I wear fragrances more for my own personal enjoyment rather than just getting compliments. Also, like, it's a good feeling when you get complimented on your fragrances. So I understand why most of the young guys, they are behind getting compliments all the time. And regarding compliments, I felt a huge difference when I was back in India, and now I live in US. So in India, people hold back themselves from giving you compliment, or even if you are getting compliments, it will be from your family members or someone in your close personal circle. And in USA, I felt that the most compliments that I got were from like random people who don't even know me personally. So that's it about compliments, and I feel it has got more to do with the people and the culture. So that's the difference I have felt in India and in USA. So I have sorted out 10 fragrances, not in any particular order. This is not like my most complimented fragrances or anything, but my most recent compliment getters. So I will start with the first fragrance. This is a classic from Giorgio Armani, ADG Profumo. And I got complimented on this fragrance from my Uber driver. So I was putting on this fragrance, and I went in the car, and immediately he complimented me on this fragrance and asked me what I was wearing. So this is a no-brainer. This has been a classic for so many years. I had finished many bottles of the original Eau de Toilette concentration that was hugely popular in those days, and after that I purchased the Profumo one, and I have still been using this for the summer. So this is a solid freshie and a compliment getter. The next one is one of my recent purchase, and it's a sweet fragrance. This is a clone of Khair Pistachio gelato. So another thing I observed is that the sweeter fragrances, they get more compliments when compared to the fresh fragrances, because the ladies prefer the sweet fragrances. And I got the compliment that I smell very sweet, I smell edible, etc. And I got the compliment from my workspace. So this is also a solid one. You can wear it in the summer heat. This works well in the summer heat. And it smells like a pistachio ice cream. It's very sweet, nutty, kind of a gourmand fragrance that you can wear for the summer. So the next fragrance is from the house of Paco Rabanne. And this fragrance, I was just like taking the stairs to my office, like in the employee entrance, and I just passed, a lady was behind me. I just went up the stairs, and she was like immediately, wow, what is that fragrance you're wearing? It smells so good in the air. And I was wearing Pure Excess Night from Paco Rabanne. So Paco Rabanne fragrances, they know how to make sweet compliment getting fragrances. Like 1 Million, Invictus, they started the trend of these sweet smelling fragrances, and this one is discontinued right now. I'm not sure if you can find it, but I got an amazing compliment with this, and this one lasts a long time, and projection and sillage is really solid on the Pure Excess Night. This is an amazing fragrance, and this is more suitable for winter season. I got complimented in the last, I think, winter season when I was wearing this one. It's an amazing fragrance. Check this out if you can find it. The next one also is a no-brainer, and the thing is that it's a summer fragrance. Though it's not a summer fragrance, you can wear it all year round, and it's the clone of the most popular fragrance, Creed Aventus, none other than Club de Nuit Intense Man. So this is the pure perfume concentration, the 150 ml, I believe. Yeah, 150 ml. You can get any like any concentration for this fragrance. It's a no-brainer, and you know that it gets compliments. So this fragrance I was wearing, and like I wore it in the morning. I completely forgot that I was wearing it, and it was winter, and I was wearing a leather jacket. I was waiting for my bus to come, and there was a small queue before getting in the bus, and I was standing behind an elderly lady, and she turned back and asked me, "Wow, you smell great, what are you wearing?" And I told her that I was wearing Creed Aventus, because I didn't want to take this long name Club de Nuit Intense, man, it felt weird. So I told her that I was wearing Creed Aventus. So that, and I got an amazing compliment from that lady. And this was projecting from my jacket, and I could not even smell it that time when I got that compliment. It was like around 8 or 9 hours after application. So even if you can't smell it, people around you will notice this. That's the beauty of this fragrance. So the pineapple smoky Club de Nuit still works. It always works. This is an amazing one for compliments. Also the next fragrance. This fragrance also I got complimented like almost 9 hours after wearing, and I was complimented in the lift. So a young girl, she complimented me, and she told me, "You smell so great." And I was in the lift. It was like 8 or 9 hours after. This is a very sweet rose and coffee based fragrance. Though people say like they don't get much coffee, in my skin the coffee note is very prominent. It's like very sweet rose, vanilla and coffee scent. Very sweet fragrance, and it will get you noticed. And this has good performance as well, from Montale Intense Cafe. And next one, wow, this one is one of my recent purchase and got the best compliment in my life. And I have spoken highly about it in my recent videos, none other than Liquid Brun from Fragrance World. So this is, you know, is a clone of Parfums de Marly Altair, vanilla with spices. And a female colleague complimented me, and she and her words were like this, like I smell like Bath and Body Shop, like the vanilla smell you get when you enter the Bath and Body Shop. And she told me I smell delicious wearing Liquid Brun. So that was an amazing compliment. So this vanilla fragrance, you can't go wrong. I would suggest you to get this over Mercedes-Benz Club Black and Parfums de Marly Altair. So those of you who like vanilla mixed with spices, and if you like Rosendo Matteo No. 5, you will really like this. I feel there is a bit of a vibe, like a small connection between these two fragrances. But this is like more of a vanilla dominant scent. That is more like amber floral kind of a scent. So this works. And I have mentioned about the Neeb from Aromatics, mentioning in his channel how amazing compliment he got. So I didn't expect that I also will get such an amazing compliment wearing this fragrance. So this is approved 100% by my side. Liquid Brun from Fragrance World. Okay, the next fragrance. I only have a decant, but this is an amazing fruity fragrance. This is not much talked about in the Fragcom, I don't know why. And this is called Flamenco from Ramon Monegal. And this is a raspberry fruity fragrance, and this is kind of a niche quality. Like, this is very different from the usual fruity fragrances that you find in designer range. This is a niche fragrance, and I got an amazing compliment wearing this. Like, I was morning, I went to my work wearing this, and a girl who works in my same department, she was coming like from far behind, and she came near me, and she told, like, from the smell I could recognize that it was you. Like, she was getting the smell from a long distance, and she came, and the sillage of this fragrance is amazing. And that day I remember I wore this one and Baccarat Rouge 540. I layered those two fragrances, and such an amazing compliment I got, and she could smell me from a long distance. So check this fruity fragrance, it will do wonders. Amazing scent, amazing fruity fragrance. And next one is an all-time favorite of mine. Is a blue fragrance from Chanel, Bleu de Chanel Parfum. I like the magnetic cap. This is a no-brainer. The best blue fragrance, hands down, best compliment getter, Bleu de Chanel. And this also I got compliment in my workspace. and it was an amazing compliment. She told I smell like very fresh and amazing. Wow. Superb one from Chanel, Blue de Chanel. Check this out. And the next one, Bulgari's Tiger Clone, Rue Broca Theoreme. And this fragrance I got complimented again from a lady Uber driver. So me and my wife, we were like going out, just like a weekend. So I was wearing this one. We got in the cab and she immediately complimented that you smell so amazing. So this one is a no-brainer, freshy. Those of you like grapefruit and ambroxan combo, you will definitely enjoy this fragrance. And this is a very good clone of Bulgari Tiger. You don't need to get the original, as it costs like $300 or something. You can get this over Sospiro Vibrato and Bulgari's Tiger. This will work greatly in the summer heat. The only thing is like it's not that versatile to be worn in winter, but for summer, get this one. So the next one is from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier, and I expected to get compliments from the Limail Elixir, but in turn I got the compliment from Le Parfum. So this one is a very, I would say it's very sensual fragrance. It's very powdery, the vanilla with the Jean Paul Gaultier Limail DNA. This is like a modernized version of the original Limail. And the one who complimented me, she was like an elderly lady. She was like around like 70 years old, and she was like, wow, amazing smell, what is that? She was asking me what I was wearing. So I was wearing Jean Paul Gaultier Limail Le Parfum, and the kind of reaction that I got from her, wow, that's priceless. Doesn't matter who compliment you, but the kind of like the reaction you get when people smell certain things, that's the whole journey is about. And that's why I love fragrances so much. It's about the people's reaction around you more than like it's a fact that like I enjoy the fragrances for my own personal satisfaction, but when you get this kind of reactions from people, it makes the journey worth it. So this one, it's such an amazing compliment. And I am yet to get a compliment on Limail Elixir. I expected that one will get me more compliments, but I'll be wearing it in the upcoming winter season. So this I got the best compliment. So that's it, guys. These are the 10 fragrance that I recently got compliments. Yep, I have mentioned all the fragrances. So that's it. I'll be back with another fragrance video. Till then, stay tuned.